I put that one at the beginning because the intro is cool, and because it's probably like I'm really not very good at it. I just have fun with it, and it kind of gets me in the spirit. You know, it gets me in the spirit. But yeah, woo! Oh, sorry, I'm shaking a lot. I was really nervous about that one. Literally, up until like the very beginning, up until like very recently or this morning, I was considering cutting that one because I was like, I don't know if I'm really. But yeah, I had fun. All right. Now, what's interesting is that was not the B song that I think you all expected me to start with. I've been teasing for a long time this karaoke, and the one song that I knew for a fact that I was going to do was a little song from a little movie that I think you all know quite well, and I'm very excited to sing it for you all today. So, without further ado, this is from The Lion King, and it's a little song called Be Prepared. I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe they've a glimmer of potential, if aligned to my vision and brain. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions, the lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer. And where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared. Yeah, be prepared. Yeah, we'll be prepared. For what? For the death of the king. Why, is he sick? No, fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba, too. Ah, great idea. Who needs a king? No king, no king. La 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 la. Idiots! There will be a king. But you said I will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again. Yeah! All right, long live the king. It's great that we'll soon be connected with a king who'll be all time adored. Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me! So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared. Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared. Fucking hell, bro. was a different time. 400 years passed. That song might have been a battle cry. I see myself as Scar and you lot as the hyenas. We had something pretty special back then, and, well, you all know what happened. After that, I needed to travel for a while. I needed to take a step back, and I tried to live in my homeland for a long time, years even. But things kept getting worse. And after a while, I realized that I couldn't stay any longer. And so, I set off across the sea with a lot of sadness and pain in my heart. Now, these days I look back at my younger self and I pity him, because he didn't know how wonderful his life would become. Just a few years later, or a few hundred, look, to be honest, they don't feel so long to me anymore, he would find kindred spirits elsewhere in life. And I wish, more than anything, that if I had the chance to go back and sing this song for him. If I can just find it, hold on. I wish to God that I could sing this song for him. I wish that I could take a guitar, sit him down, pat his head, and tell him that he's a fool if he thinks it's over. The dying flame, you're free again. Who could love and do that to you? All dressed in black, he won't be coming back. We'll save your tears. You got years and years. The pains of 17s, unreal, they're only dreams. So save your crying for the day. Fool if you think it's over, 'cause you said goodbye. Fool if you think it's over, I'll tell you why. Newborn eyes always cry with pain at the first look at the morning sun. Fool if you think it's over, it's just begun. This teenage dream, such a tragic scene. He knocked your crown and ran away. First wound of pride, and how you cried and cried. But save your tears. You got years and years. I'll buy your first good wine. We'll have a real good time. So save your crying for the day. Fool if you think it's over, 'cause you said goodbye. Fool if you think it's over, I'll tell you why. Newborn eyes always cry with pain at the first look at the morning sun. Fool if you think it's over, it's just begun. Yeah. Newborn eyes always cry with pain at the first look at the morning sun. Fool if you think it's over, it's just begun. Yeah. Fool if you think it's over. I love that song. But yeah, I sailed across the sea and went to a lot of different places. And, well, being a demon loose in the world, people will sort of want you for a lot of different things. And I needed to make a living somewhere. I spent time in all sorts of different places, the Americas, Asia, Africa, Europe, wherever. I traveled and took work where I could, and I garnered a bit of a reputation after a while. I'd sort of become so desensitized to violence that I sort of became the muscle for a few people for a little while through swordsmanship and other sorts of things. It's an interesting time to look back on because, I mean, look at me now. Would you think of that looking at me? No, you wouldn't. But it's true. Unfortunately, it is true. Now, this next song represents that period in time because, after a while, I garnered a bit of a nickname. Some would even call me something of a boogeyman. Well, 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 what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. He's ancient. He's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You'd better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, 'cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa, 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 I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Well, if I'm feeling antsy and there's nothing much to do, I might just cook a special batch of snake and spider stew. And don't you know the one thing that would make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus to add a little spice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses. Oh, you're joking! You're joking! I can't believe my ears! Would someone shut this fella up? I'm drowning in my tears. It's funny, I'm laughing. You really are too much. And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff. What are you going to do? I'm going to do the best I can. Ow! Yeah! Whoa! The sound of rolling dice to me is music in the air. 'cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair. It's much more fun, I must confess, when lives are on the line. Not mine, of course, but yours, old boy, now that'd be just fine. Release me fast, or you will have to answer for this heinous act. Oh, brother, you're something. You put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless, you're finished, you haven't got a prayer. 'Cause I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere. Ooh, that one really tests your pipes. But sooner or later that ended. Because as you can imagine, or as you probably know quite well, I'm a softie. I'm a big softie. And I think whatever it was I was getting up to in the past, it isn't who I am now. And so after a while, I dropped my weapons and just started wandering and wandering and wandering. And after a while, I think that the quietudes of life and the softness of people that you meet in life, they become more and more charming over time. The world built itself around me. There were no skyscrapers when I was young. There were no electrical grids. And all of that just sort of appeared after a while. And so I sat back and I learned over time that I would need to accept that that was the way the world was going to be. And in a sense, I felt comforted. Yes, after a while, I really did sit back and learn to just enjoy the silence. Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, pierce right through me. Can't you understand? Oh, my little girl. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. Vows are spoken to be broken. Feelings are intense, words are trivial. Pleasures remain, so does their pain. Words are meaningless and forgettable. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. If there's one thing being alive in this time taught me, it's that you can never imagine how far things will go. You and I are together on Earth, but maybe someday we'll go beyond it. We'll travel into the sky, the stars, wherever it turns out to be. If it's with you, I don't think I would have it any other way. No matter how much pain I felt in the past, I have you now. And no matter how high or low it goes, if you're there, I'll find my feet on the ground. And I love you for that. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary, they can only do harm. That's the best part of doing the whole visual aspect, is that you get to just listen to long instrumentals and fucking relax for a minute. You know, there came a time, like I said, watched the world be built around me, that I just wanted to forget about all of it. And you'll know that I'm a pretty extroverted person, and I think that at some points, even though at times I learned to enjoy the silence, there was another time when it was all I could do to block out that noise with even more noise. I was desperate to see less of what was around me, and so all I did was drive to as many places as I could with as many flashing lights and as loud music as I could possibly imagine, if only to block out a little bit of that noise. And every time I did, as much as I would have wanted to ignore it, it only brought back those feelings even more. The anthem for that time period, as many of you might remember, was New Order's True Faith. I feel so extraordinary. Something's got a hold on me. I get this feeling I'm in motion, a sudden sense of liberty. I don't care 'cause I'm not there, and I don't care if I'm here tomorrow. Again and again I've taken too much of the things that cost you too much. I used to think that the day would never come. I'd see the light in the shade of the morning sun. My morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear. I used to think that the day would never come, that my life would depend on the morning sun. When I was a very small boy, very small boys talked to me. But now that we've grown up together, they're afraid of what they see. And that's the price that we all pay. And value of destiny comes to nothing I can't tell you where we're going. I guess there's just no way of knowing. I used to think that the day would never come. I see delight in the shade of the morning sun. My morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear. I used to think that the day would never come, that my life would depend on the morning sun. I feel so extraordinary. Something's got a hold on me. I get this feeling I'm in motion, a sudden sense of liberty. The chances are we've gone too far. You took my time and you took my money. Now I fear you've left me standing in a world that's so demanding. I used to think that the day would never come. I see delight in the shade of the morning sun. My morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear. I used to think that the day would never come, that my life would depend on the morning sun. I used to think that the day would never come. I'd see delight in the shade of the morning sun. Morning sun is the drug that brings me near to the childhood I lost, replaced by fear. Used to think that the day would never come, that my life would depend on the morning sun. This is the first song I've sung where I feel like I'm at an actual karaoke and I'm half asleep. Depend on the morning sun. Yeah, depend on the morning sun. Morning sun. Depend on the morning sun. Depend on the morning sun. Hey, oh my goodness. So it was a difficult time, certainly. Difficult time for us all. The fucking 80s, 90s time. A lot of period of time when we were all just trying to dance, trying to forget about our lives. I know I was. But it was curious because it was around that time that I made, well, I wouldn't call him a friend. I met somebody very interesting. And he and I, we sort of struck up a curious sort of connection quite quickly. We would work together for a while, and I sort of slipped back into this way that I used to be. We sort of became a pair of scam artists, he and I together. It was difficult because he was always a little more unhinged than I was, but after a while, I sort of got used to it, and I did enjoy his company tremendously. We worked together on all sorts of different things. And you'll see who it is in just a moment. In spite of everything, he was my friend on the other side. Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. And I got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
That's an echo, gentlemen. Just a little something we have here in Louisiana. A little parlor trick, don't worry. Sit down at my table. Put your minds at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please. I can read your future. I can change it around some too. I'll look deep into your heart and soul. You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence? Make your wildest dreams come true. I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I've got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
The cards, the cards, the cards will tell. The past, the present, and the future as well. The cards, the cards. Just take 3. Take a little trip into your future with me. Now you young men are from across the sea. You come from 2 long lines of royalty. I'm a royal myself on my mother's side. Your lifestyle's high, but your funds are low. You need to marry a little honey whose daddy got dough. Mom and dad cut you off, pretty boy? Now y'all gotta get hitched, but hitching ties you down. You just wanna be free, hop from place to place. But freedom takes green. It's the green, it's the green, it's the green you need. And when I look into your future, it's the green that I see. On you, little man, I don't want to waste much time. You've been pushed around all your life. You've been pushed around by your mother and your sister and your brother. And if you was married, you'd be pushed around by your wife. But in your future, the you I see is exactly the man you always wanted to be. Shake my hand. Come on, boys. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central. Reformation Central. Transmogrification Central. Can you feel it? You're changing, you're changing, you're changing, alright. I hope you're satisfied. But if you ain't, don't blame me. You can blame my friends on the other side. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to keyframe him fucking spinning like that. Jesus Christ, that was my entire morning. But there was something off about my friend. I always thought that he had a sort of a strange difference about him. He was very by the books, followed rules, wanted to be a good man, and yet he was always tempted by something else. He was always wanting something more, and he was obsessed with the idea that everything should be pure. I often wonder what it might be like if I could listen to him. I wonder what it might be like if in his private hours, in the quiets of the night, I wonder what he thought about. Would it be about his obsession with reaching heaven? Or maybe about his fear of hellfire. So many times out there, I've watched a happy pair of lovers walking in the night. They had a kind of glow around them. It almost looked like heaven's light. I knew I'd never know that warm and loving glow, though I might wish with all my might. No face as hideous as my face was ever meant for heaven's light. But suddenly an angel has smiled at me and kissed my cheek without a trace of fright. I dare to dream that she might even care for me, and as I ring these bells tonight, my cold dark tower seems so bright. I swear it must be heaven's light. Beata Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Of my virtue I am justly proud. Beata Maria, you know I'm so much purer than the common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Then tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smoldering eyes still scorch my soul. I feel her, I see her, the sun god in her raven hair is blazing in me out of all control. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin, this burning desire is turning me to sin. It's not my fault. I'm not to blame. It's the gypsy girl, the witch, who sent this flame. It is not my fault. If in God's plan He made the devil so much stronger than a man. Protect me, Maria. Don't let this siren cast her spell. Don't let her fire sear my flesh and bone. Destroy Esmeralda and let her taste the fires of hell, or else let her be mine and mine alone.
Minister Frollo, the gypsy has escaped.
What?
She's nowhere in the cathedral. She's gone.
But how? Never mind. Get out, you idiot. I'll find her. I'll find her if I have to burn down all of Paris. Hellfire, dark fire. Now, gypsy, it's your turn. Choose me or your pyre. Be mine or you will burn. God have mercy on her. God have mercy on me. But she will be mine, or she will burn. So yeah, he's kind of fucked up. We're not really in contact anymore, but maybe he'll turn up sooner or later. Who knows? But yeah, so that was a pretty weird time. I spent a long time just sort of dancing from place to place with him, and then eventually he pissed off, and I guess that might have been for the best. Now the positive thing is that shortly after, I made one of the most joyous discoveries of my life. I met you. A chance encounter, like two strangers meeting under a streetlight. It was incredible how small the chance really was that I would ever come to meet you, and yet we did. If you had told me then that the light and happiness that I felt in my past would someday return, I wouldn't have believed you. But now I understand that it's true. It is true. There is a light, and it never goes out. Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and they're young and alive. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. You take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see life. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home, and I'm welcome no more. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight. Oh, take me anywhere, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. And driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one for long. No, I haven't got one. Yeah. Oh, and if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Oh, there is a light and it never goes out. There is a light, it goes out. There is a light, it never 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 goes out. Yeah, the instrumental goes on for like ages. And so it was that I met you motherfuckers. And what an interesting time it's turned out to be, eh? That's probably the most significant portion of my journey through time. I met you, and together we've created a lot together. Together we've created a lot together. I'm nervous, leave me alone. But regardless, we spent a lot of time together. We laughed, we danced, we cried. We challenged the limits of YouTube's terms of service. But then, after a while, it came time for a break. And I remember when I first began getting ready to take my break, I was excited. I was looking forward to the chance to take my time and really relax. But then the time came when I finally did turn off stream for the last time. I felt empty. Because I hadn't been without you for such a very long time. And there's a song from a certain film that reminds me of exactly how that felt. This is Evermore from Beauty and the Beast. I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let you steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know you'll never leave me, even as you run away. You will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, you'll walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love. I curse the fading of the light. Though you've already flown so far beyond my reach, you're never out of sight. Now I know you'll never leave me, even as you fade from view. You will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, you'll walk right in. And as the long, long nights begin, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore. Doesn't get much more gangster than me. Believe I did that shit to you, motherfucker. Oh my god. Yes, if I cried while editing it, you have to cry now, okay? But then yes, I had a break. And this song, I don't know if it's all that important to me. I just really wanted to sing it because I think it's nice. I took a break. I went away. I thought about things. And after a little while, I came back. While I was away, I went back to my hometown. I stayed inside for a long time, just gaming, which was nice. But there's a part of me that wishes I'd gone somewhere farther afield, A part of me wishes that I had spent some time relaxing, wait for it, on the beach. Okay, I used a shirtless asset for this one, and it may or may not be somewhat misaligned, so I'm just praying that it doesn't look like I'm missing a neck, okay? Oh no, it's alright. Between the eyes of love, I call your name. Behind those guarded walls, I used to go. Upon a summer wind, there's a certain melody takes me back to the place that I know. On the beach, on the beach, yeah. The secrets of the summer I will keep. The sands of time will blow away mystery. No one but you and I, underneath that moonlit sky, take me back to the place that I know. On the beach, yeah, on the beach, on the beach, on the beach, on the beach. So let's talk about beaches. Makes me want to play Death Stranding. It's a good game. I just had that thought. You get me through the instrumental. Here we go. Forever in my dreams, my heart will be hanging on to this sweet memory. A day of strange desire, and a night that burned like fire. Take me back to the place that I know. On the beach, on the beach. On the beach. On the beach. Kind of goes on for a little bit. Let's just.
Oh God, my neck! Ah!
Am I cold? No. My blood runs hot. That was it. We waited like a minute for me to go, yeah, 3 times. Everybody break it down. On the beach. While I was like rehearsing for this song, I kept thinking about this one Michael Rosen pooper. He says, "Hand on the fridge, feel the rhythm of the food." And I can't believe I managed to get through that entire song without saying that. I mean, I guess I didn't because I did it just now. But, my history as a complete fucking prankster has shown itself yet again. So, where does this bring us? My journey through time from all the way back when I started life with our little clan, across the sea, taking mercenary work, becoming a boogeyman, learning to dance and forget about life as the world built itself around me, meeting that strange friend of mine, and then meeting you. There's one song that I only discovered, I discovered it a while ago, but I remembered it only a couple of days ago. And it's a very important song to me. Because when I think about all of the time that I spent wishing that life were different, it makes me wonder how things would have been if I had only met you all sooner. And there are some of you, maybe including myself, that believe that some of those of you in the audience might share a spirit or a soul with some of you who died a long, long time ago. But regardless, there are so many of you, mathematically, it's just impossible that all of you were there. There are so many new faces that make me smile. And so it's with that I sing this song as a means of asking myself something. What would it have been like? All I know is I just wish I knew you when I was young. You shine like a star. You know who you are. You're everything beautiful. 'Cause you're hot like the sun, the loneliest one. Just everything beautiful. Well, I'll be goddamn standing at my door. We stayed up in the city till the stars lost the war. So Friday night, a Holy Ghost, take me to your level. Show me the one I need the most. I need the most. I wish I knew you when I was young. We could have got so high. And now we're here, it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. Oh, I hope you don't mind. We can share my moon, yeah. Two strangers in the bright lights. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. Oh, wish I knew you when I was young. Truth, it's all that you need. You bury that seed. It's everything beautiful. And that sound, it comes from the underground. It's all inside you now. It's everything beautiful. But what you running from? And they got you on the run. So Friday night, Holy Ghost, take me to your level. Show me the one I need the most. Oh, I need the most. I wish I knew you when I was young. We could have got so high. Now we're here, it's been so long. It's two strangers in the bright lights. Hey, oh, and I hope you don't mind. We can share my mood, yeah. Two strangers in the bright lights. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you when I was young. Maybe we can share my moon. Maybe we can share my moon. Maybe we can share my moon. I wish I knew you when I was young. We could have got so high. And now we're here, it's been so long. Two strangers in the bright lights. Hey, oh, and I hope you don't mind. We can share my mood, yeah. Two strangers in the bright lights. I wish I knew you. I wish I knew you. Oh, I wish I knew you when I was young. Oh. Thanks for coming with me on my journey through time. I'm back, and I have a full schedule. I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be here for an after party. Don't forget about that. I've got an after party coming in probably about 10 minutes time. So you better be there for that. We're going to sit and chill, and I'm going to tell you about my break and everything. So please come and keep me company, I swear to God. But thank you. Like I said, I know my singing isn't perfect. I never really learned how to sing, but I've always loved music, and it's been so nice to just get to belt my fucking heart out and have so many people listen. It's heartwarming, it's beautiful, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm gonna go scream into a pillow, and I will set up the waiting room for our after party very shortly. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I love you very much, and I can't wait for what the future has in store. Oh shit, I just realized I forgot to set up I made a new scene collection for the karaoke, and it doesn't have my ending screen. That wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to be without it. Hold on, everyone. Can I just have 1 second? Hold on. I'm gonna tune out now, but not before. Hold on a minute. Hang on a something much more important. I think I know where to find it. No, that's not it. There it is. On three, everybody, can you say... Wait. Go ahead. Yeah! Yeah! Come Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Thank you for coming, everybody.